It was our anniversary. The restaurant was dim, quiet, the kind of silence that feeds on tension. She didn't bother with pleasantries, just tossed a stack of papers across the table like they were crumbs. "Sign them," she said. "I'm done with you. He's better." Her voice didn't tremble. That's what hurt the most. She'd practiced that line, maybe even rehearsed it in his bed. I didn't move. My fork hovered above the untouched steak. I watched her, studying every flicker of confidence in her eyes, every lie that shaped her smile. I didn't argue, didn't beg. Instead, I reached into my coat pocket, slid a single envelope across the table. No words, just paper against linen. She smirked. "What's that? My goodbye gift?" "Your lover's HIV test," I said. "Positive. From 3 years ago. You might want to get checked." Her face drained of color. Then came the tremor. Her eyes darted. Her hands froze halfway through the motion of picking up her wine. She collapsed before the glass hit the table. And as the restaurant erupted around us, voices shouting, chairs scraping, I just sat there, watching the pieces fall exactly as planned. It hadn't started that night. It started months earlier, quietly, like rot behind a wall. Late calls she claimed were from work, perfume that wasn't hers, a distance in her eyes when she looked at me, as if she were rehearsing her escape. I'd built a life around trust, and she used it like a weapon. One night, while she showered, her phone lit up on the counter. Just a name, E. No picture, no context. But my instincts screamed. The next day, I checked our joint account. 2 hotel charges, different dates, same location. She'd always said she was traveling for training sessions. The irony wasn't lost on me. When I confronted her, subtly, cautiously, she laughed. "You're paranoid. You need to get a hobby." So I did. My new hobby was truth. I didn't rage. I observed. I tracked her movements, her messages, her excuses. Every lie she told, I marked it down like a soldier counting casualties. I found him, Ethan, a financial advisor, married twice, always smiling in photos. Smug. Empty eyes. I followed him once. He met her at a cafe downtown, hand brushing hers like it was routine. She laughed in a way I hadn't heard in years. That sound carved something open inside me. I didn't confront him. I didn't need to. I already knew the truth. But truth wasn't enough. I needed proof that would burn. A friend of mine from med school owed me a favor, a quiet one. He ran Ethan's name through the hospital database, then sent me a file with a single note. "You'll want to sit down for this." Positive. 3 years, untreated. My hands didn't shake when I read it. Just a slow exhale. Calm. Certain. I printed the file, put it in the envelope, waited. Our anniversary was approaching. Fitting, I thought. Every betrayal deserves its stage. That night, she dressed beautifully. Red dress, diamond earrings. Trying to play her part to the end. "Happy anniversary," she said. Empty eyes, empty words. I smiled. Happy anniversary. The papers came first. Divorce papers. Her victory. Her freedom. Then came mine. When she opened the envelope, the smile vanished. She didn't even finish reading before her skin turned the color of ash. Her lips parted. No sound. Just horror. The kind that comes when a lie meets its mirror. "You're lying," she whispered. "Check the date," I said. 3 years ago. The year she met him. Her chest rose and fell like she couldn't breathe. "He didn't tell you?" I asked. My voice was almost kind. "Guess he loved you in his own way." People think revenge is loud, dramatic, explosive. It's not. It's quiet, methodical, surgical. I didn't yell. I didn't gloat. I simply watched her world collapse under the weight of a truth she thought she controlled. When she fell, I didn't move, didn't touch her. Let the bystanders rush in. Let them play the heroes. She reached for me once, hand trembling, eyes wet, with something that looked like regret, or maybe fear. I didn't take her hand. For the first time in years, I felt clean. They said she survived. I didn't visit. Her lover disappeared, vanished into the same silence he came from. I moved out a week later. Left the house, the memories, the ghosts. There was no satisfaction, just stillness, the kind that follows a storm once it's done tearing everything apart. I see things differently now. Love, loyalty, truth. They're not gifts, they're currencies. And once spent, they don't return. Sometimes I think about her face when she realized it was over. Not just us, but everything she believed she was in control of. It wasn't hatred I felt, not anymore. It was something colder. Freedom. I didn't ruin her life. I just handed her the truth and watched it finish the job.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.